Hey, y'all turn y'all YouTubes down so we don't get that echo.
That's CPT.
Oh yeah. Okay, we on air. We rolling, baby. Let's give him a second to get up in this morning. We're gonna give him just a second to get up in this morning. Give him something while they coming up in here. Y'all come on in, fellas.
Come on
Yeah,
in.
ladies. Peace to the peoples out there. About to go in.
Play the rapper you got.
We got Kev Gillz TV in the building. You know what I'm saying? Fraud department.
Yeah, you already know.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Dane be back.
Yo. Hold on, baby. All right. Let me go ahead and get them this while they come on in right quick.
What you got popping over there?
Packing like a fresh deck of Newports. The last time I prayed was headed to court. Shipped 100 cartons up to New York. A prime time player running two sports. Pop a roll like a stone trying to have something. Need a bag of check cause I ain't had one. I had a dream to go and try and catch one. And every cigarette I smoke swear it's my last one. Drink spilled on my clothes from a champagne toast. As my whole team cheers to the fact that we still here. No label events, just penitentiary chances. Nigga besides rap, all we did good was trap. No bitches, no drugs, chips stacked. Rolling like Spike, nigga, lights, camera, action. Big booty co-stars, gotta have them. Mob style, dog hats, player fashion. It's no days off, so we working on the savage. I call you son if you shine on the savage. Or if you glow like a star, 87 with my dog, that's filled with the gods, so it really don't matter what a pen or a fork or a pad or a jar. I be whipping up the drop in that kitchen low. Mob style, dog hats, player fashion, low. I call you son if you shine on the savage. Or if you glow like a star, 87 with my dog, that's filled with the gods, so it really don't matter what a pen or a fork or a pad or a jar. I be whipping up the drop in that kitchen low. Mob style, dog hats, player fashion, low. I call you son if you shine on the savage. Or if you glow like a star, 87 with my dog, that's filled with the gods, so it really don't matter what a pen or a fork or a pad or a jar. I be whipping up. Yeah, what's the deal, Kev? What's the deal, baby? We in the building. Hey, look. I got some questions, man. I had to hit up my man Kev today, right?
Trying to pass the blank.
I had to hit up my man Kev today. Huh? What? Oh, the remote. Okay. I got the baby in the other room.
Hey, yo.
Keep it down, because you know I'm on.
I think Kev phone just died, Holmes. Look in the comments.
You said what?
Kev says phone just died. You gotta send him another invite.
All right. Damn, I ain't even in the comments. Oh yeah, so we about to go in tonight, man. I got hosts in the building, hosts for weeks. Financial advisor, consultant. We got Kev Gillz TV in the building, fraud department. Let me get this jump together for him right now. All right, y'all gotta turn that bullshit mess down. Turn it down, Benaya. Yeah, I don't want to hear it. All right. All right, I'm about to bring Kev back in the building. Oh, here we go, Kev. I see you, baby.
Yeah, I got back in this thing.
Yeah, he back up in this money. Yeah, Kev, man. I got a lot of questions to ask you, man. I got a lot of stuff I'm trying to figure out, man, because somebody mute their YouTube. Y'all got the YouTube on mute. Okay. Yeah, man. So Kev, man, I got a lot of questions, man, because from what I'm hearing, man, word on the street is Brother Polight, his whole thing starting to fall down, and I hear you the #1 motherfucking culprit. And we've been watching this little show, right? I came across this show. You know what I'm saying? My man Kev got. It's called The Fraud Department. And one of the first shows on The Fraud Department straight went ham. And I want to know what motivated you, what influenced you to start this fraud department, man. Talk to us, man.
Shit, man, just sitting back in the community for about 4 or 5 years, looking at this conscious community, HOK shit, all on the East Coast. And I was always sitting back like, why is all these people coming out? I'm talking about real ass people, talk about why are they coming out talking about these people scamming, and whether it be Brother Polight or whoever. You know what I'm saying? So just being a real nigga sitting at home on the internet, I thought to myself, instead of getting frustrated at the laptop and having all that energy, why not just start making videos exposing people? Just so happened, Brother Polight happened to start dropping a PayPal video. You know what I'm saying? So if you watch the video, I really didn't.
When he was going back acting like he was checking his PayPal, but they had shut it and froze his accounts and stuff. That video.
Right. Exactly. That video show those videos right there just show his manipulative tactics. He didn't really understand that he was exposing himself. I just happened to be the one that was able to break the shit down and ride the people through the wave. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So look, what got you on the HOK anyway, man? How long you been fucking with the House of Consciousness?
I just like they shit. I like for the last years, I like the shit they've been putting on, like Sarnetta. He got some respectable shit. A lot of people got some foul shit to say about Sarnetta, but you know, he been keeping the platform up and running through whether it be entertainment or, you know, knowledge through the little personalities that we see through the HOK, you know, so it's a lot of respect for him. But at the same time, them niggas been condoning a lot of this fuck shit going on in the community. So like I say, somebody got to stand up and say enough is a goddamn enough. And so I made the fraud department, and the community got behind me. So, you know, enough said about it. I mean, that's just how that went.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, like I reached out, like I'm fucking with you, cause like I told you, man, over here on the East Coast, where I'm at in Virginia, I ain't saying we much of a scholars, but we some hell of a activists. You heard me? We got boots.
Right.
And I see SETI, and I see Pharaoh. I see a lot of these so-called scholars come, especially like the SETI. He got a lot of grr behind him, but I ain't seen no action. So then when I looked at Polight, I'm like, I like Polight's style because he coming up. I'm seeing it on the financial, right? Because I like economic growth and development. That's my thing. But when a motherfucker starts scamming, boy, when a nigga start finessing the people out their paper, that's a whole nother thing. Now you making it hard for everybody else, because that's why people don't like to deal with black business owners anyway. They feel like they janky.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Well, a lot of people, especially the sisters and the older men, whether it be pastors or people in the community, they have a hard time trusting the young brothers who actually doing something right in the community and coming up. You feel me? So people like this who actually young and got some finesse, got some skill, got some personality, got some charisma. This motherfucker got the slick of the tongue. You feel me? He got the gift. But you know what? you know, ego sometimes take over the, you know, the human psyche, and motherfuckers start believing that they God themselves, and you know, things happen, and
So look, I'm talking about from where I see you you like the 50 Cent in the goddamn conscious community right now.
yeah, you can pretty much say
Coming at
you can
Nas
pretty
and
much
Jay.
say wait, say repeat that.
I say, you remember how like in the 2000 when 50 came in the game going at Nas and Jay head and shit, like, I need the crown, I need that. You got
Yeah,
that
because
kind of
oh yeah, and so do subscribers, because the people need that. You feel me? The conscious community need that. You feel me? And I, you know, after doing my research, I hear Huey P. Newton and them pop this shit off on the West. You know what I'm saying? All this shit popped off on the West, so I might just,
hey,
you know, I might just be fulfilled. Just take that to come on back. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Hey, look, and I ain't gonna front. And where I'm from, Nat Turner started off a couple right around the corner from where I'm from. So we feeling like we done kicked it off around here. So I'm saying, and hey, look, in Fort Monroe, Buck Road Beach, out Phoebus, that's 1619. That's with a boat first landed. So I feel like I'm about to bring it home.
You see, and that's what a lot of people don't want. They don't want a lot of charismatic young brothers coming up in the game. So yeah, it's obstacles in the way of a lot of young charismatic brothers, and this ain't nothing but another obstacle. I seen it as a part of an opportunity to get into the YouTube community, and there's nothing wrong with saying that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to have do 5-hour live streams and have 3 people watch my shit by the end of the day. You feel me?
No doubt. I feel you.
I like to do what I do.
Hey,
so
yo,
look, what made you decide to come
hurry
at
up.
Polight, man? And how did this beef between you and Polight really get
That's what I'm
started,
trying to
man?
find out.
Because I heard from my research, y'all done had face-to-face conflicts when attorney Malik Zulu Shakur, when they had the press conference, you showed up. You popped up at that morning, didn't you?
Yeah, I was pretty close. Shout out to a lot of people who were saying on the East Coast, like, we right next to these people. It was a lot of sneak dissing going on, but you know, not too much not to speak on that too much. But you know, that was just like, no, like, we here right. He moved out here, and he was commenting on my page. You know, if you pretty much you ain't gonna come to the press conference. So I came to the press conference. And then he came back and wrote on my page, I see you was quiet at the press conference. So I made a video of me standing right in front of him, and the nigga was looking the way the world seen he was looking. That's not my fault. That was his fault. He shouldn't have been on my page. And if you Dwayne Wade in the game, you shouldn't be fucking with the fans. So he was doing a lot of sneak dissing, which a lot of his subscribers don't know. He was doing a lot of sneak dissing. So I just kept making videos like, okay, you really want to see some charismatic shit. You want to see some macho shit. I don't give a fuck about none of your Crip superior shit. I don't see worse than that.
So look, let me ask you this. What you feel about Brother Polight and his movement as far as the information that he giving out? What you feel about the information?
Shit, that's difficult, man. This brother is good. His brain operates on a capacity where he's able to maintain different fucking goals at one time. And the brother he can hit you with like 8 books on 8 different subjects in 8 days. Like, he's good. And you got to respect that when brothers think like that. When they can discipline themselves to do shit like that, he should be held in a high regard. His information, I agree with. You know, he can hold a crowd, and because most of his information is pretty good, he believes in what he's saying, at least. So, you know, he's not tied down to one thing. He's all over the place. So a lot of his information is useful to the people, and you know. But unfortunately, in his condition, in his shit, his bad outweigh the good from what it appears. You know what I'm saying?
So that's what I was just about to say. If you got all this good stuff to say about Polight and his information, then what make you want to come at his head like this? What gave you the motivation to straight come at his top if you feeling his information?
You there?
Yeah, you heard me? I say,
all right, go ahead, repeat it.
If you feeling his information like that, what made you want to come at his head then? Because I mean, go ahead.
With me, with me, bro. You might be a good friend, right? I might love you, bro. Right? I might love you as a human being. I might know you as my neighbor or whatever. But when you be pulling shit off in the neighborhood to the magnitude, you know what I'm saying? Somebody got to grab your ass by the collar. And if I just happen to be right next to you, unfortunately, it's gonna be me.
I ain't mad at that.
You feel me? If that's my brother, you know what I'm saying? Some of our homies don't broke into the wrong grandma house and somebody had to check that. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
That's enough, bro.
I feel you. So look, what happened? So tell me, what's going on with this New York situation with Polight right now, man?
Oh, that ain't nothing but the old chicken wing circuit tour. That's all that is.
Chicken wing circuit tour.
Yeah, trying to get money on the way around, making his way around, you know, scraping up all the little bits and pieces. Hey, you want to know something dope? Western Union was just found guilty of they just admitted they were helping people launder about $545 billion or $1 million or something like that. So a lot of these motherfucking niggas gonna be they funds really gonna be cut short coming up in 2017.
So
not just with PayPal, not just with what I shut down. What's that shit I shut down? That GoFundMe. I drop a video that night. He talking shit on my page. I drop a video and his whole GoFundMe stopped, bro. It's unheard of.
Crash. So tell me what's up with that. I seen him go on live, checking him and his old lady. They was checking the GoFundMe like the money's stuck in the account or something. What the hell happened with that situation, man?
Well,
you get him shut down, man.
Well, when you not fulfilling orders and those emails pile up and you really ain't got no excuse for what you did, and the law is coming in on you, then the fraud department is coming down on you, then the world is watching. Shit, that's a lot of pressure, and they got to get behind a computer and try to make something up. And you know what? I got a cousin like that. That nigga quick. He'll make something up so fast for you. You feel me? So that's why I'm good at this shit. I got cousins like these niggas, man. That's for real, bro. That's how I can see this shit. I got family members like this, my nigga.
Scheming and assholes. Scheming
and scamming. Was raised by the best. So you feel me? Hats off to them. They pretty good. It passed over all these people's eyes. But when you doing this shit, eventually, like my grandma said, you too smart for your own good. And that's like that nigga. He like too smart for his own good. He real smart, but he just don't know when to quit.
So look, the whole WWF shit that was going on in the conscious community for the whole month of December and January, right?
Right.
How you feel like the effect came down on SETI, man? I mean on Sarnetta. After the whole SETI, the debate with Young Pharaoh, and then right before that, he had to fall out with Polight, and you jumped on Polight ass. Then like it was a whole scramble. It was like scrambled eggs in the community. And then me being an avid Sarnetta watcher, then I'm like, damn, Sarnetta start reaching, like his information seemed like it's starting to get weaker or something. He started reaching, like, what happened?
He could start pulling.
What the hell happened?
Hey, look, man. Listen, when I hit the scene, man, I tried to tell him, look, I asked the community, I said, before I do this, I need y'all support, because I'm the type of dude to just cut the head off the snake. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So when you cut the head off the snake, the body over there wiggling and shit, and the head over there fucking don't even know it's dead. You know the snake head stay alive for how long? For how long?
How long do the snake head stay alive for?
Shit, it can be 24 hours, but put that in this situation. The nigga don't even know he dead yet. Sarnetta over there is the body. He over there wiggling, scrambling, trying to get niggas jobs now. You feel me?
He's scrambling. hey, look. After that fiasco, I can't. Can you hear me, kid?
Yeah.
After that fiasco with the fake ass debate that happened, and I seen niggas scrambling and wrestling at the debate, the little behind the scenes footage. I'm like, what the hell going on? Like, can you see even people trusting him to have another debate again? Like, can you see people coming in? Like, me personally, I done came into the cities to see these debates and see these conferences going on. And Sarnetta straight got a lot of people career popping. Like, I'm here to say, like, that's, to me, that's why Umar's book, that's why Seti's book, that's why Polight got them and got off the ground, was the push by Sarnetta, right? So now that Sarnetta kind of fucked up in the game, like, what now?
Well, you got to look at it for what it is. Obviously, Sarnetta at one time had a motherfucking stranglehold of Rupert Murdoch, a fucking Vince McMahon type stranglehold on the brains of the conscious community. And since all that shit happened, and I happened to come in at the right time, and we helped bust shit up, then, you know, he reaching. Sarnetta, Pharaoh get balls. Pharaoh got balls enough to pump Seti up, and they both shook. You feel me? That was some gangster shit. Like, wow.
Yeah.
So,
what the fuck kind of shit was that, man?
And then Pharaoh driving down the freeway like, yeah, we going to the store, but he was really going home. Like, everybody was on some fuck shit, and the community seen it. You feel me? Yeah. So once the community seen that shit, my nigga, it's like, bruh,
hey, yo,
time to go in, bro.
Mostly everything. I'm like, when I see,
and not only that, bro. The community is really looking for other brothers to support. Yeah, at the same time, you know what I'm saying? So that's why people still kind of support Sarnetta, but it's not like how it was. He still got a good platform over there, and he's still a hustler. He know what he's doing over there. But, you know, that's why people still kind of lingering around Polight, at least as subscribed on YouTube. We'll watch a goddamn video. But they really looking for some new up-and-comers that's really going to take over the game, really, and got that charisma and got that business mind to just to make it all happen, and got some good financial backing and the right people around them. Yo, yeah, that's what these older gentlemen, these ladies would like to see.
Hey, Host, now, Host Weeks in here, he a financial consultant. I want to know, talk to me, Host, man, why you think niggas business so bad, man? That's what I want to know. I'm thinking it's bad business, because at the end of the day, all these fallouts happen over fucked up contracts. All these, like, the damn debate got canceled with the fucked up contracts. People want to know, people want streaming money off the jump. They don't just want door money. Is it right for the promoter to catch the streaming off the back end? Like, I mean, it's a whole lot of, you know what I mean, felonious shit going on in the community. And this is where black people get the bad business rap of their shit being bootleg or black market, and black folks not wanting to fuck with each other on the business because they like, damn, niggas got that whole janky promoter style shit going on. So what is it with black folks and bad business, man? Talk to us, man.
Well, so it's a lot of things, but I think if you just wanted to, let's say, sum it up into one main thing, I would say is that a lot of people had a problem that, you know, they don't necessarily understand business. They understand what it is that they're good at, you know. So let's just using this as an example, right? Like, you know, basically, what is their business? Their business is communication. You know, I mean, to sum it up into, you know, kind of a broad category, you might even want to throw it into media. But if they're not approaching it as a media company first and foremost, then what is their business? I would ask them, do they even know what their business is? Because if they're trying to monetize, anytime you try to monetize anything, if you don't approach it as a business, you only approaching it as a hobby. And when you try to monetize a hobby, you're gonna fuck up, B. Like, the Girl Scouts don't fuck around and sell cookies. You know what I'm saying? They don't like get they folks to like bake cookies, and then, you know what I'm saying, they try to figure this shit out. Like, making moves on cookies. That shit is their business. You know what I'm saying?
It's strategic.
From an outsider's perspective, and I don't know what goes on in the That's right. I don't need to know. I don't give a fuck because from an outsider's perspective looking in, what their business is moving in goddamn units. And I know that they teach little girls how to move units. Whatever else they teaching them, I don't know. But these little girls figure out how to move units because that's what their business is. Their business is, goddamn it, door-to-door sales of these goddamn, could be selling whatever, right? Like, it's the fact that they're using this business model that's so, you know, clearly tied up and they got it down pat. So in this regard, you know, we're in a new age, right? It's 2016, 17, whatever the fuck it is. And, you know, we have a new form of media. I mean, the president is using Twitter, basically circumnavigating the press. So I commend niggas to do that. You know what I mean? I commend the use of YouTube and shit like that. Like, YouTube can't be your platform because YouTube is a platform.
Right.
So it's not your platform. You understand what I'm saying? So you can capitalize off of YouTube, sure. But YouTube is making the real money here. You know, they might pay you for whatever, but YouTube is their platform. So if this is the business, if the business is posting these videos to YouTube and then, you know what I'm saying, kind of basically piggybacking off of that to try to flip t-shirts and set up these motherfucking shows or whatever the case is, then, I mean, okay. But like, you don't own the media, you don't own the outlet or whatever. And I mean, that's essentially, that would be the same thing as a nigga counting on BET to go platinum.
Right.
So like, you know, you can use BET, but you still have to have 1,000 other things going on to define whatever it is your business is. If you are the rapper, then you're gonna make money off of shows, B. You're not gonna make money off of BET.
Right.
You're gonna make money off of performances. You understand what I'm saying? Moving your units and your music is really marketing. Like, album sales is marketing. Look at Chance the Rapper. Chance the Rapper gives away his music for free and makes his money off of the show.
So basically,
So it's about I'm saying all that to say that I don't know what their business is, and I would venture to say that they don't know what their business is either.
so look, let me ask you this. Since you a conscious guy,
and then being able to flip that, I personally think they're going about it the wrong way.
so let me ask you a question. Because even though, say, like me and Cuz, right, we not are like, say, Cuz not into the conscious community, but we was both raised conscious. Like, our parents are conscious. You know what I'm saying? Like, we from the hood, but say he grew up Hebrew Israelite. His mom was, and my mama was real Pan-African, back to Africa, right? So here's my question. What today, host, makes you not interested or give a fuck about what's going on in the conscious community, the Christian, Muslim, Hebrew thing? What makes you disinterested?
Them niggas ain't putting no food on my table.
Facts.
As plainly as I can. That shit ain't helping me eat. I'm saying that shit don't help my kids eat. I mean, I'm putting it as plainly as I can, for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I respect it, I do. But like, you know, I mean, it's not that I'm not tied into it, right? Like, I mean, I'm me, you know, that's a whole different topic or whatever, right? And you know, my kids, they got, you know, their understanding of who they are. What we in this house, what I talk about with my kids about their future is about positioning yourself economically. Because if you don't position yourself economically, it really don't matter how well you're positioned in life, for real. You figuring out how to, you know, manage that position within your economics.
Right.
You can be however spiritual that you want to be, but trust, like, yes, you know, you gonna claim that you fast and shit when you starving. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like, I'm trying to teach them how to make money, how to position themselves economically so that they can determine when they want to fast and when they don't want to fast, so to speak. I'm trying, you know, I'm being facetious a little bit, but I'm just saying, like, you know, at the end of the day, the same book that, you know, it don't matter if you Hebrew, Israelite, Muslim, whatever, everybody got Ecclesiastes in a book. And Ecclesiastes say money is the answer to everything. So if the Bible say money is the answer to everything, I'm going to trust that money is the answer to everything. Because I don't know a problem that money can't answer. I don't care what nobody say. Real talk. Niggas talk about money don't make you happy. No, it don't, but it makes happiness easier to attain. For real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck about what the fuck else nobody's saying. And as long as we have these systems that provide for oppression of those that, you know, basically are in positions to where, you know, obtaining that happiness or let's say that freedom, that money is difficult to obtain, then, you know, these oppression systems will always be upheld and there will always be haves and have-nots. So, you know, I'm trying to teach mine how to have.
No doubt. So talk to me, Kev. How you feel about conscious people in the conscious community getting money, man? How you feel about this? Because from where I sit, like, Polight getting money, and I seen the conscious community start fucking with him. They start picking at him when he started driving in Bentleys and moving to LA and kicking it in Beverly Hills and everything like that.
Shit, I mean, you know what's funny? You know what's funny? This might sound a little funny, man, but the people out here in LA didn't see what the rest of the world saw. You feel me? Y'all saw Bentleys and Floyd and Kardashian and doors opened and big smiles and fucking Beverly Hills and Whole Foods and $600 on cabbage and all type of veggie type of shit. You know, Instagram. That's what you saw. I mean, that's like that shit. Little 14, 15, 16-year-old kids can do out here, man, for a little bit of change, bro. You feel me?
Right.
Like Bentleys and shit like that, and Rolls Royces and stunting in front of cameras and shit like that. But you live in an apartment building. You know what I'm talking about? You got 4 wives and a 2-bedroom and you selling real estate. See, you see how you just scratched your head? Just like how them little young niggas back there smoking that weed scratch their head? Well, try to explain that to them. They not buying that shit, bro. That's all I'm saying as the fraud department. Right. Young niggas ain't going for that type of shit. That's why they don't fuck with them older niggas. They like, get the fuck out of here with this shit. This shit out here doing bad. These niggas out here, this nigga come walking up the street like, I got property for $25. To this nigga right here on the webcam with braids and they say, get the fuck out of here for $25.
That shit ain't flying. That's not flying.
Out of here. You know? I'm just a real nigga online. That's all, man.
That's fine. Hey, listen, dude say, bro in the chat say, Pickpocket Polight was living out his rapper dreams.
Well, yeah.
They say, you know, the rappers want to be athletes, the athletes want to be rappers. All these motherfuckers want to be in the rush to get their money right back to the white system. Is all it boiled down to. You know?
But like I was telling Cuz, man, I'm gonna be honest with you, like I fuck with the conscious community because it reminds me a lot of hip hop. It reminds me of like some early hip hop shit, and I feel like, damn, when I started seeing it going, when I first started seeing them, I just thought they was some random videos, and then when I started peeping what YouTube was, and these motherfuckers had channels, and it was going, and then when I started seeing they had the lecture set up, I'm like, damn, I got to get in on the ground level because these motherfuckers corny. They corny.
Well,
they videos won't edit it right. You know what I'm saying? They come with that old ass style. Niggas still talking about Egypt in this 2017. They talking about who created math 5,000 years ago. Niggas still having the Adam and Eve discussion. I'm like,
for what? Yo, for what?
My kids don't even know who the fuck Adam and Eve is. They like, who? Who? Like, it's so real in 2017. The kids know they mama and daddy is where their world started. They know, that's how real it is. They don't even think about a goddamn Adam and Eve. And motherfuckers are still having this conversation.
Hey, my nigga. You absolutely right. I mean, I can't say it no better, bro. I see it too as the early hip hop days where you can actually, especially as a young black male, hook up with other young black males on the same shit and take hold of what you got going here. I mean, you got a good network going for yourself, and it's only gonna grow. long as you stay fucking committed. So shit, build with other brothers with a like mind, and you shouldn't have no problem.
See, I ain't gonna lie. A lot of them motherfuckers, they try to box niggas out. They trying to build a little fake ass secret society shit going on, right?
Right.
And and they try to box a lot of people out. But I want to say one thing. I want to give a shout out to Red Pill. I want to give a shout out to Brother Sankofa, because when I reached out to them brothers, even though I told them how I felt about a lot of felonious shit, and even though some of them people was they homeboys that they work with, they didn't be like, they say, well, shit, I'm gonna still give you a shot. They still respected my man. And I say, look, I'm gonna show and prove. See, my whole thing is about presentation too. Like, listen, don't be telling me you've been in the game for 15 years and y'all still standing on the corner, because that ain't what we about. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, coming from the streets, I'm talking about like, listen, my nigga, if a nigga had a ounce of weed or a 3-piece or some work, and 10 years later he still got an ounce of weed or some 3 pieces of some work, this shit ain't working out for your ass. It's time for you to switch it up. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is Sarnetta. This is, goddammit, whoever, and a house of consciousness without no walls and no roof. I'm like, hold the fuck up. This is the out. This is not a house.
Well, you know, Sankofa and the Pills, man, those are two respectable brothers. Like I say, nobody have to agree 100% on a religion or ideology. Long as brothers respect each other knowledge, and brothers can, all get along. That ain't got, long as we ain't out here eating off the wrong people the wrong way. And that's what the community don't want. So, I don't develop the goddamn crime watch unit. We got the fraud department. We got the goddamn Brooklyn fraud department. We got the goddamn special forces, and we got other shit on the way that a lot of people gonna be in tune with.
Yeah, that's what's up.
And then
it's necessary.
It's definitely necessary. And then, like, we gotta show them also how to link up, because this is another thing that get on my nerves. Like, I've been trying to tell people for a long time is past the regurgitation of information. When you get a whole bunch of people in a room who already know that the original black man is the ruler of the universe. Oh, I hate the crack.
Right.
Once you get them niggas in the room, y'all gotta talk about doing something, man. Don't sit here and get in the room and start going even deeper about where the first fossil was found and what we really call a Negro or black or more. Like, come on, man. We still arguing about which name the white man called us that we wanna roll with.
Talk about it.
It ain't even no new name. I'm like, for me, like, personally, like, I've been stopped going black. Like, I ain't even black. I'm Mr. No Days Off.
Let's go, B.
It's that real. You know what I'm saying? I say it's so real. When my granny calls, she say, "Hey, No Days Off."
Let's go.
That's how real it is.
That's
so I'm like,
because you need to define who you are, as we all do. You know what I'm saying? We don't need to be defined by no skin tone. You know what I'm saying? By no nothing. We are people. And what that make us is 3 different things. It makes us this physical manifestation of atoms that, intake other atoms and put out atoms. We mammals, sure. But we also Homo sapiens, right? We thinking men. We all are out here able to use our brains. But even on top of that next level, you know what I'm saying, is our spirit, man. And how can you confine a spirit? You know what I'm saying? How can you define a spirit? Like the Bible does a poor job at it. And that's the book that everybody basing everything off of. You can't define what that is. So to confine it to this this melanated or non-melanated, you know, substance that we, you know, reside in is you know, asinine at best. Point blank period, B. So, you know, define who you are. You, Mr. No Days Off, you know what I'm saying? Big Kev Gillz out there running the fraud department. You know what I'm saying? He defining who he is. Like, look, me and him was chatting earlier on his channel. And I was saying to this nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I probably said the same thing to you, to you, Chips, that, you know, when you out here and you seeing these demons, you know what I'm saying? Angels is gonna react, right? Like, if you got good, then bad is gonna, I mean, if you got bad, then good is gonna show up.
It's
And
balance.
so if you don't see the good showing up, then you must be the good that's supposed to show up.
Right.
So that's what Kev is doing. You know what I'm saying? He don't see niggas calling it out. So he gonna be the nigga that's calling it out, just like he said. You know, he gonna be the angel that show up and you know, put it to it. And so that's what we all out here to do, man. We not out here to be debating about what is the unprovable, even the unobservable. B, I don't care what you call God. I don't care what you think about God. Like, that's so unimportant to me, because guess what? What you believe don't change whatever it is. What I believe don't change whatever it is.
Fact.
So, you know, now, like you said, we got this room full of minds that understand that, you know, whatever this melanin is that makes us, you know, whatever we are, and set us apart and send us off to greatness, then we need to capitalize off of that. We need to talk about pooling resources. We need to talk about, you know, how we can functionally, you know, apply whatever measures are necessary to change specific behaviors and circumstances within our community. Point blank period. So, you know, like you said, B, Adam and Eve, who, what? I don't care, Holmes. Like, what are you talking about? Can you talk about how I can get my young nephews to not think about selling dope like I had to do?
Exactly.
Like my deadhead.
Exactly.
Talk to me how we gonna pull
Somebody got their YouTube up.
Renting out. That's why everybody keep Bronix, B. I'm the wrong one, man. Like, I grew up with that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know what it is. Like you say, it's black man this, is black man that. Like, man, my kids gotta eat, Holmes. You know what I'm saying? They feet keep growing. Them shits don't stop growing. Jean sizes, fucking socks, all that shit.
And here's my thing too, like, when I look at all of these black messiah prophet motherfuckers, like, and compared to where we at today and the people that's trying to relive that old shit, right? I'm like, damn. When I look at Garvey and Elijah Muhammad and them, they had strategy as far as upliftment in the community and the economics, from an economic standpoint as well. You know what I mean? And when you think about Malcolm's and the Martins, the topic of the conversation was about present day shit, like the shit that was prevalent to their time. And now, motherfuckers still be talking about shit that happened 2,000 years ago and 500 years ago. And I'm like, damn, how we supposed to?
You want to know why?
How we supposed to flip that right now?
You want to know why? Y'all niggas want to know why, man. I'm gonna tell y'all why. This is why I'm the fraud department and shit, cause I fuck shit up, bro.
Oh, this shit, huh?
Hey, look, man. There's niggas out here, man, that's just supposed to be on top of us, bro. That's just supposed to keep us down, right? They just supposed to, bro. And those people just happen to be a lot of other black men, bro, and black women and black families. Because if the common black men get up, then they lose their position, and if they lose their position, the people on top of them, the whole table come down because they don't even know what to do.
That's true.
You feel me? So it's a lot of you mentioned fraternities and shit. It's a lot of people that's got their thumbnail on the black mind and want these young boys to think about 15,000 years ago, when you should be thinking about 5 months from now and 5 years from now, and how we gonna get this money and build these corporations and really take over. This taking over American shit is easy, bro. If the young black males get up right now and stop what they doing and educate themselves right now, they're on everything, bro.
See,
Donald Trump, listen, Donald Trump said this, bro. He said, Niggas say what they want. The nigga said the African American community got some of the most untapped fucking mental capabilities on the fucking planet, bro. Tap resources like some fucking oil, motherfuckers. That's why he passing out them forgivable loans and getting these small business. I tell niggas right now it's the best time to open up small businesses. If they baby mamas got credit or something, y'all better go ahead and get them little dreams out the way.
No bullshit. Hey, look.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He fucking shit up.
See, look. I ain't even gonna front. I ain't never gave a fuck about who the president was, right? Cause we gonna do us anyway. Listen, we don't even be worrying about interest rates. We just worrying about getting the money.
That's it.
You heard me?
That's it.
Cause this is what I'm telling you. I like to tell my people this, man. Whether at 10% of something or 100% of nothing. Talk to me, man.
Say it again.
I said, do you rather have 10% of nothing or 100% of something? You rather have 10% of something or 100% of nothing?
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
A lot of motherfuckers want 100% of nothing, and a lot of motherfuckers just want to be the boss.
And this is another thing. See, this is the thing about this conscious movement, this conscious game, right? Is that on the ground level, I want to see how many now where it is right now. I want to see how many of these independent markets when they start to sell out, where it goes. Because when you talk about independent business, this is how I look at the rap game, and this is how I think of New York when I think about the rap game. And I was telling Red Pill this the other day, how everybody feels like the rap, like the East Coast, the down south fuck the rap game up. I tell him, I feel like the New York niggas, the up north fuck the rap game up because they sold the rap game to the white man. I say, listen, everybody down south showed everybody how to get the money. From Jay Prince and Rap A Lot to Master P to Baby. The only niggas you ever seen getting money was niggas from the south. And the only people in New York niggas act like their music was so conscious and it was so upright, but they're the ones that gave the whole fucking business away.
Right. That's a good point, man. That's a
really
good assessment.
Like
that's a really good assessment.
When I think about the only New York nigga who came in a boss and is still a boss and who got his money was Jay-Z, and that's only because he always followed the model of the down south niggas. You look at his albums, he was the only New York nigga always had a down south nigga on his album. He was the only New York nigga always on the down south niggas album. And I'm like, when I look at the goddamn rap game, like Nas and all these guys, like hell yeah, they can rap their ass off. Yeah. But they also got gang for everything, and they don't got shit. And then they get mad at the Jimmy Iovine's and the New York Cohens of the world, but all them motherfuckers y'all done gave up the game, and y'all supposed to have started the motherfuckers.
Right, motherfuckers is just out there. You know what I'm saying? Businessmen. That shit is like motherfuckers just watch the New Edition shit. You know what I mean? That shit is just like, you know, that motherfuckers is on the radio and doing shows and still living in the goddamn projects because they don't own a motherfucking thing, B.
No doubt. Oh.
So yeah, man.
You don't know shit. You on the project.
What you say?
You don't know nothing.
Right.
Projects. You don't know nothing. You don't know nothing about nothing.
Right.
But I'm gonna tell you why. Let me tell you something. This is real, man. I'm gonna steal a line from my homeboy. He tell me this. He say, look, you know why you don't know about it? Cause you don't know nobody.
You don't know nobody.
You don't know about it because you don't know nobody. You know what I'm saying? Niggas want to stay in a little black ass cubby hole. Like, listen.
Yep. Hey, bro, people box themselves in.
Hey, listen.
They do, yo.
Hey, look.
They do.
My mama used to say, tell me who you with and I tell you who you are, man.
Yeah.
Everybody around me is on the come up. Everybody I'm around is on the goddamn come up. You hear me? Everybody that I build with is on the come up. Me personally.
That shit is terrible.
Hey, listen. I call all them conscious motherfuckers, they treadmill niggas to me. I don't even call them conscious. I call them treadmill niggas. Running in place ass motherfuckers.
Great definition.
and you hear me talk about it. I say we boots on the ground. That means we moving. We hit the ground running. And too much. Like, I'm not dissing the information because I love the information, but if you ain't gonna teach how to apply it afterwards, that's just like this. I run my program, the Fan Project, right? I got all these kids in there, right? So when I'm like, dude, I'm trying to teach them about a camera, trying to teach them about focus, and trying to teach them how to what's the ISO and how to change the white balance. This is all the books parts of it, right? If they do really get bored as shit if they don't ever get to touch the cameras and go out and shoot the shit and learn how to turn down the ISO and learn how to focus. They want to put their hands on it. They want to be able to apply it. They want to see the finished product. That's what it's all about. We can't sit here. Hold on. General said he uploaded say shit Stackin, yo, your partners on here looking like they'll rob a nigga, fam. Hey, listen. We from bad news, man.
Hey, Stack. Hey, I'ma tell you. Hey, Stack. The squad is crazy, bro. Them niggas know real niggas, bro. I'm trying to tell you. That nigga General Seti right there. Oh man, these niggas solid, bro.
Hey, look. Hey, Kev, I'm not even gonna lie to you. You know what I've been wanting? I want to bring my team. Hey, look. Tell them this. Hey, look. Me and Host. We go against Fetty and Pharaoh. I want to challenge all of that Egypt shit. I want to destroy that shit. Because here's my thing, right? I got a new thing, right? People talking about Egypt was the best shit 5,000 years ago, and I got a new thing, right? That the African that's been in America for the last 500 years, we the illest motherfucker that ever touched the world, ever touched the ground.
Hey, hold up. I'm sorry, y'all. I know this y'all show. I know that nigga over there want to talk and shit. But look, I had a show last night, right? And this nigga was telling me straight up, bro, that we over here should pay homage to the African over there. I'm like, hold up, my nigga.
Listen.
Them niggas ain't developed not one Mike Tyson, not one Kobe, nigga, not one Harriet Tubman, not one nothing, bro. Don't be coming on my channel talking about no African before you. I told him it's African American Innovation Week, nigga. Fuck all that shit, my nigga. Us over here, we the best thing, motherfucker, right now.
We the best thing smoking.
This motherfucking earth, bro. And if we know who we are right now, bro, this world will be fucked up. These motherfuckers will bow down just because we on some swaggerlicious shit. That shit just crazy.
Exactly. Hey, listen, man. I feel like this. When I had to stop and start thinking about it, right? I'm like, paying homage to Africa is like me shouting out my grandmamas. I love my grandmama. But I don't really be listening to her because she's dumb as hell. She dumb as bitch. You know what I'm saying? I love her. But she's still thinking shit like Jesus coming back.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? She's still thinking old school dumbass shit. So I'm like, I love you, but you old. Like, I be telling her, like, yo, I can't listen to my granny, but so much she don't even know how to fucking search on Google. You know what I'm saying? She don't really know that much. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, why the niggas who want to go to Africa don't got passports and why they ain't went yet? Why they trying to convince us to go? Why they trying to kidnap us again, bro, and sell us to the French this time, nigga? I ain't going, bro.
Hey, listen. This is my other thing about Africa, right? If Africa was so great, why the fuck did we have to tell them who the hell they was? We be having to tell them who the hell they are. They don't even.
Them niggas be like, me? Yeah, you nigga.
Listen.
Big bone, let's come on, bro.
Hold on.
Gotta fix that lineup.
I see Orion in the joint. He say respect the elders at all time. I do respect the elders, but I'm being honest. See, here's my whole thing. I'm not caught out in no blindfold where, listen, man, somebody told me a long time ago, they say, look, if you look up to somebody, make sure they old enough that by the time you find out they full of shit, they dead. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody is full of shit if they hang around long enough. And that's what I'm trying to say. You watch Sarnetta TV every day, the motherfucker full of, you're going to see some bullshit. And that's the only thing why we love Malcolm and Martin, because they got them they life got took so early. We didn't even get to see them do no fraud shit.
That's
So,
a,
yeah.
that's a really, really poignant argument, Holmes. Look at every, I mean, take it past just that. Like, look at the musicians that everybody respect. You know what I'm saying? All of them died young. Everybody talk about Kurt Cobain. This nigga made like what, 1, 2 albums. Biggie, same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not taking nothing away from these guys. I'm simply saying you're forming a really poignant argument by pointing out the fact that, you know, death caused them to be able to basically get in and get out before it was, you know, look.
Hey, listen, Jesus lived to 33 without sinning. Now, if he'd have lived, if he'd have been 50, do you think he would have held it down that long? Like, let's be for real. That's a long.
That nigga would have gave up, nigga. Like, I'm good on these niggas. You know, niggas. These niggas don't listen. Come here, young man. Come here, young buck. Let me holler at you real quick.
So look, I'm not trying to be funny because I use my grandmama for example. I'm talking about my own grandmama because she raised me. I love her, you know what I mean? But I'm not foolish enough to think like my grandmama like this. She ain't graduated high school, but she always had the same house. You feel me? Because she got they common senses on 1,000.
Sure.
But she never heard of geometry before. You start talking about going back to Africa. She looking at you like, what the fuck are you talking about? Now, I know I love my granny to death, but I know she don't know nothing. So I'm not gonna listen to her about when somebody coming back or how to get to heaven or any of that dumb shit. Only thing I listen to her about is like, put a hat on them baby's head. I did not listen. That's pneumonia weather. Basic ass country.
This nigga fool.
Yeah.
Word.
Word, that's word like a motherfucker.
The country ass shit I don't with. But when she trying to tell me about heaven and hell and the life and how long live, like, yeah, can't do that. And that's the same thing I'm saying with them. Hey, listen, I want to know why do people want to like resist goddamn it common sense, right? And want to argue that point instead of just realizing like, look, we got something popping. We need to let the money men lead the way. We need to let the doers lead the way. And see, I know you ain't that great of a teacher. I know the level of teacher you are by the students you have. You know what I'm saying? Because they always say a great teacher is measured by great students. You know what I'm saying? So all these great scholars, we supposed to have seen like residual from it. Like, you know, like you get like Elijah Muhammad was dope. So Malcolm X went and put mosques all over the goddamn country. But that is a credit to how great Elijah Muhammad was motivating the system and motivating his people to go do something. You know what I'm saying? They used to say a thing called do for self. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Do this action shit. Now, man, them motherfuckers had a debate on is the matter netter deciphered. What the matter netter, man?
What?
No, but you know what that did? That insulted the intelligence of really intelligent people, bro.
Yeah.
Intelligent people all did the same thing. I mean, we'll watch it on bootleg and like we'll want to support it, but bro, it doesn't. When you think about the aftermath, it really didn't change anything, and it really didn't even add any knowledge. And then what went down? I mean, everybody looked like children, pretty much.
It did. Yeah, but look, host, the meta, they basically talking about hieroglyphs.
Yeah.
All right.
No, I'm not saying what as in like.
Oh yeah.
Like what? I'm saying what as in like really.
Really, this is they had a whole slam debate. Is the meta can it be deciphered? I'm like, what year is it again? What? Let's turn our calendars back to fucking BC. God damn.
I'm good, B. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to feed these kids homes.
Exactly.
Talk.
Exactly.
It don't, for me, you know what I'm saying? When I say feed these kids, like I'm trying to feed my kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to set up a motherfucking legacy. And so, if, I don't know what the meta got to do with that. You know?
Oh, shit.
I see Orion say, he say the ancestors speak through old people all the time, no matter how brainwashed they are. I guess I'm looking at it from a different context. You're looking at it as you old. That's how I'm looking at it. I don't know what you seeing, but you old. Because here's the thing. I'm gonna be honest with you. Old people, where I'm from,
hold up, Chips. Hold up. Chips, don't do that, Chips. Don't do that, bro. You know we gotta take care of these old people,
yeah,
bro.
I love old people. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. But this is what I'm trying to say. Where I'm from, old people mean number one, right? Old people mean. This is where I'm from. Old people mean is a bitch where I'm from.
There's a motherfucker around here.
Hey, look.
Straight up.
So this is another thing. I'm so used to old people being mean and having really big hands because we from where the shipyard at. Shit like that dope fiend hand and shit. So look, I'm like this. Old people gotta be smart. Now listen, if the old people coming with it, I'm gonna give them all the respect. But also, I feel like a sign of wisdom is to know when it's time to let the young boys go get it. You supposed to feed us and give us the water the seed, water the seed, water the seed. Don't just keep shitting on the seed though. You gotta water it. I don't mean to come at old people. Don't think I'm coming at old people. But as far as this media thing, I gotta come at y'all because technology is a new thing. And me, I'm a hip hop baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm from that era. Like hip hop is like my age or some shit. You know what I mean? So hip hop means new, man. Hip hop is about fresh. It's always been. Hip hop ain't about old and shit. Like hip hop, the songs don't last forever in hip hop.
This nigga crazy.
Look, Latasha Post, she said they don't want their time to pass, and that's exactly what the fuck go on.
Hey, yeah.
Look at hip hop now though, right? Like, and this might be a whole nother debate, but you know, everybody talk shit about 21 Savage, motherfucking Kodak Black, Yachty, all these motherfuckers that don't rap like what we used to rap being, And my take is, I think that at a certain point in time, everything basically kind of splinters off, Lil Richard started rock and roll type shit, and that shit splintered off into hard rock, fucking metal, soft rock, alternative, all sorts of other shit. And I feel like hip hop as the new popular music, is probably gonna follow the same vein. Jazz did, everything did. You know what I'm saying? Jazz became the blues, and vice versa. So, while I personally, I mean, for various reasons, I would say, I do fuck with some of these new niggas and maybe not some of the other ones. I feel like, nobody want their time to pass. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Me and cousin William just seen Beanie Siegel and Freeway. You know what I'm saying? That shit was live and jumping. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Beans can hardly talk. That shit's off the chain though. Because that shit was reliving the 90s, the early 2000s.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I see, for me, I never want to be that dude, man. Yeah. I never want to be that. In my day, I never want to be that dude, man. I never want to be that dude. Like,
which one? What dude?
That back in my day.
Able to talk good.
Back in my day, like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Even with my children, like, I wait till they ask me. They be like, when you was 12, when you was 9, cause I ain't gonna be. I want them to be in the moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember my mama used to be like, when we used to be jamming, coming from the skate ring, singing Snoop Doggy Dogg. When I was damn 30, my mama used to be like, they fucked the song up. They fucking the song up. Word. That shit. I used to
hey, motherfucker.
Everything. Word.
Have a motherfucker like, are you sure they fucked the song up? Cause this motherfucker hard.
My mama used to be like, man, what is this? Like, she like, that's how I end up having to learn about Parliament. Cause she like, this ain't how the song go. When the words start switching from what the song she thought it was and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold up. They done messed the damn song up. I remember hearing my people tell me that a couple times, like growing up, like, what did they do? Like, to the song because it won't the song that they remember it no more. You know what I'm saying?
Good point. And now they doing that same shit on the radio, man. They doing that
Exactly.
same shit on the radio now.
Exactly. See, like me, I gotta let them live because when I was growing up, my mama had dreads down her back. They was influenced by fucking Bob Marley and the Wailers. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But my kids, they all got dreads too, but they was influenced by Chief Keef. You know what I'm saying? So, but we all still went natural though. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Even though I don't like Chief Keef or nothing like that, but that's just their era. You know what I'm saying? That's what
Shit, man.
you know what I mean? So everything moves in cycles. Only thing I can say is that I'm out here trying to put down some work, put out some work so we can change the side of things, get with brothers like y'all self that's working, building, financial advisors, activists. I'll take a scholar or two, but y'all ain't gonna be talking my head off about a bunch of old shit. Y'all better sprinkle new shit up in that money.
True.
No shit. And if your ass want to go on a debate tour, then we gonna line that shit up the correct way. And we gonna make sure that we gonna tell the people that this is for entertainment purpose only. And don't you fucking sit here and think about no motherfucking Egyptian wall. Well, if you want the Egypt, go to Egypt, motherfucker. Okay, this is just for us to get more money to get back into the community. We gonna tell the truth around this bitch.
Exactly. And this is another thing, man. Getting money is a positive thing, man. It's energy. It's good energy. It's currency. You know what I'm saying? Currency is energy. You know what I'm saying? People got to stop being scared of money. People got to stop being scared of money. People got this whole thing. See, the Bible got y'all niggas twisted like being broke is righteous. You know what I'm saying? That's twisted. No, but that's how people look like when they think about.
That's what the preachers get. That's what church.
Yeah. Sometimes the preachers say that. Sometimes the Bible, he wants you to be all right. You know what I'm talking about?
Money is the answer to everything, Holmes. Straight up, it's my motto. I swear to God, and I don't even swear to God, right? Like I feel confident in doing that because in the book that niggas attribute to God, that should say money is the answer to everything. So I swear to God, that's what it say. And I don't be trying to hear nothing else. Like it don't say give all your money to this motherfucking preacher man up on a goddamn pulpit. It don't say, that shit don't even say Jesus don't even claim to be God. Like it's a lot of shit that shit don't say that motherfuckers is attributing to that motherfucker. Like that shit it's an okay book for real. At the end of the day, if you read that bitch from cover to cover, it's informed decisions.
Yeah.
But fuck giving your money to just this nigga up here. The Hollander goddamn Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Me, I ain't with that shit. Cause
that nigga wipe his head like that.
And now it's time to ante up. You know what I'm saying? That nigga done wipe the goddamn forehead. I know what that means. That plate come around twice. Shit. Fuck that. And I thought about doing that shit at some point.
Hey, listen.
I still think about doing that shit.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I think the concept, religion aside, but I think the concept of church is the only thing that's gonna save us. The concept of strategic plans and tithes, sacrifice, offerings. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I also believe that love is sacrifice. Like sacrifice and love go hand in hand. It's just like your children. Like damn, it's Friday night. I want to go out, but my kids over here in the bed. So I made this sacrifice. I'm gonna sit my ass down on Friday night instead of having they goddamn it baby mama, damn it dot thugging and with another nigga. Look, I'm gonna hold them down. You know what I'm saying? So it's that's the part of sacrifice if you love it. So it's like with the church shit, fuck the religious aspect of it. I'm just talking about the body coming together and putting some money in the plate to make something happen. Because there are a lot of churches, like I know the church that I grew up in, they own property that other churches is on.
Boom.
Because them bitches got that bad.
I read about a church in the 50s. I think it was from Philly. This pastor, he collected money and they bought an apartment complex. Them niggas moved all their church members in the apartment complex, home.
Hey, listen, matter of fact, I'm gonna do this.
Hey, that's super balling type shit right there, nigga. Yeah, if that ain't the best type of game in the world, nigga.
Them niggas
Church
ended up
gang,
so
right?
many people put money in this joint.
That's like moving your crackheads into your dope house.
Come on, B. Come on.
That's some real Nino.
Extra Nino. Extra
Come
Nino.
on.
However, you know what I'm saying? Look. The niggas, but you know what I'm saying? It was a win-win, right? It was pimping, but they was showing them how to be hustlers at the same time.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you, host. I'm gonna be dead ass serious. Like, host, they saying they can barely hear you, blood.
No, I'm talking. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. The church I went to, Kev, y'all, they got some out in LA too, right? It's this church called the House of Prayer, right? And
Right.
and this dude, Daddy Grace, who started the House of Prayer, he was like notoriously known for being like a pimp. He was like the first TD Jakes out there, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Him and a dude named Father Divine and shit back in the 20s and 30s,
names,
right?
Man. Say them names again for these people, man. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Daddy Grace and Father Divine.
Like that.
Word, it's real.
Daddy Grace
and Father Divine.
Father Divine.
Yeah, these two guys.
Come on.
I'm gonna do a documentary on these two guys because these two guys are. These two guys is where we get the mega church of today. The what they call them pastors, the
mega church.
Yeah, the mega church.
Evangelical. Yeah, the evangelist or shit.
Yeah,
them niggas balling.
Listen, but these two pastors, right? In the 20s, it was like Daddy Grace, Father Divine, and Marcus Garvey, right? These motherfuckers was getting $1 million money in the 20s and 30s. Like when Daddy Grace died, he, like, as a black man, had the most property in the United States. Like, I need to go ahead and do this research and get his documentary together because these motherfuckers had so much goddamn property and so much land, and the people bought them this property. Same thing with Elijah Muhammad. Same thing with Marcus Garvey. With them putting these boats and shit like that. It's just that when you said it's a doc on Sweet Daddy Grace on YouTube, I gotta go check that out.
Me too.
But when the people are gathering to put their money in these joints, and then all we get is these big ass edifices like the House of Prayer, which is Daddy Grace Church. Father Divine, his church went to shits. Daddy Grace ended up buying most of his property. Matter of fact, Daddy Grace shit is still rolling today, and they got projects in all the big cities out in LA, DC, out here in Harlem. Matter of fact, it's so real, right? That whatever your popping block is out there in Compton, it's a House of Prayer around, and it's a House of Prayer on 125th, right where Sarnetta and them at. It's a goddamn House of Prayer right here on Jefferson Avenue where we at. Like all the major ghettos, this church is at. Cause he bought property in all the major hoods. Like the James Brown movie, when James Brown was dancing in church, that was Daddy Grace that he was putting the dollars in his hand and shit.
Sure was.
Yeah. Hold on, I don't look like Eddie Long, bitch. You look like show your motherfucking face so I can do this.
Hey, these motherfuckers.
Hey, listen. On the other hand, right? On the other hand, I want to tell all the people this. Go subscribe. Go subscribe to the fraud department. Go subscribe to Kevin Gillz TV. Go subscribe to No Days Off MMG Chip Stackin page. We linking this up. We gonna get this media rolling. Hey, listen, I gotta keep it quiet because I got my kids in the other room sleep. But listen, I got some shit for Seti and Pharaoh ass, man. I'm on y'all head to the end of motherfucking time. You hear me? I'ma smack fucking Egypt off your goddamn out your hands. Know what I'm saying?
What about astral projection?
Hey, listen. Oh my God. Don't get me started with that astral projection.
What about Planet Risk and Planet Nubaru?
Hey, listen, man.
Gosh, man.
Hey, yo, stop it, yo. He's the best Google scholar I ever seen in my fucking life, yo.
I had a nigga on my show last night, so Google Scholar nigga. He you know Young Marcus, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, nigga was this nigga times 3, bruh. I'm talking about wouldn't even let a nigga get a word in. This nigga asked me a question on my own show and answered that motherfucker and kept that shit moving. I'm like, bro, can I answer my question, bro? Can I get a word in, my nigga?
Hey, yo, listen, dude say the Gillz reload. He say, what I do to you, fam? Hey, listen, whoever this trolling motherfucking sneaky ass dickhead ass nigga is. All right, let me tell you this, man. Just because your name's Seti, I got to have your ass. All right, listen, man.
That's a troll.
Listen, man. This dude, man, is such a, like, all that rah-rah, man, and you live in Detroit, I gotta see some work, man. I can't even go in how I want to go in because my kids over there. You know what I mean? They trying to sleep. But listen, man. I want, man. Listen, man. And then Pharaoh, you flexing up on old niggas. I want to see you come do that shit. Right? Listen, man. Cause see, one thing about Pharaoh, I noticed he get on this. This is what niggas do. Niggas good for this. But I've been around niggas all my life, so I know how to counteract it. When niggas don't have the information, they want to fight. But we with that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole shit. We like, all right, you know what I'm saying? See, like, when you like Pharaoh, you like crushed his little weak ass shit. You talking about Egypt? You like Egypt? Wasn't that like 4,000 years ago? And then he like, now he want to fight. Now he want to be like all this, so suck my dick and all that shit. That type of shit. It make me be like, oh yeah, we gonna roll in the dirt. So you do that to them old ass niggas.
Hell yeah.
Hey, listen, bitch. Hey, listen, you won't look, hey, boy. Hey, look.
A lot of these people, listen, man. A lot of these people, bro. I got somebody from he from Philly. Shout out to Philly. Young dude from In the Black Media. He say, yeah, niggas talking shit. I'll be out in Cali in 7 to 10 days. I said, these little young niggas just don't. You gonna tell a nigga when you gonna go, my nigga? That's how these little young niggas, they just be talking and shit, not knowing. They be doing this shit for fun. And I just sat back and the nigga deleted the shit later. I just sat back like, yeah, nigga, see, y'all niggas be tripping, man. You just come on to Cali there, bro, in 7 to 10 days.
I heard dude make that call on your joke. I was dead, man. I was in this bitch straight week when I was.
Oh, you heard the calls?
Yo, did he do the voice? Did he do the screen voice? He called you like that with the screen voice. I'm telling you,
bro.
I was scared.
He said I hurt his pocket.
Yo, that shit is crazy. And listen,
he said I hurt their pockets.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. I believe that. Hey, see, listen, I'm ready to hurt a whole lot of their pockets. That's why I came ready to go. Cause listen, man, I got a financial scholar. That's host over there, right? See,
right.
Brother, he a spiritualist. You know what I mean? And he said I look like Ralph Tress, man. This bitch goddamn gonna get. You gonna leave me alone, man? Hey,
I'm trying to light my blood. I can't even light this motherfucker. Hey, I'm telling y'all right now, I got the worst people in my room, bro. These motherfuckers crazy, bro.
Man, y'all lucky I got my kids next door and I can't. Good parent, and I don't want to do this around my kids. Cause y'all know how we get down. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Hey, look. Listen.
You good, bro. Go ahead, bro. Speak your speech, bro. Don't even worry about the little jokey joke.
Yeah, but look, we got some real scholarship on the financial tip.
Them niggas over there crying, my nigga.
Hey, look.
Hey, these niggas crazy, yo. These niggas crazy up here.
Hey, look.
Oh,
we got some real information. We got some real information on the financial tip. We got some real information on the spiritual tip. We got some real information, tactical plans on the activist tip. And another thing too, Brother Brother Reggie. I got word from the goddamn grapevine. See, listen, Brother Reggie's supposed to be from our city. He supposed to be from Newport News. Now, ain't nobody know this. He been away from Newport News since like the 80s. Cause from what I hear, you a goddamn it, you a fucking informant, man. From what I hear, you done motherfucking you done goddamn it wrote statements on niggas. So let me get once I find out who hey, listen, I'm on your head because nigga done told me I'm not you, yeah, Brother Reggie. I know you watching. I done been hearing, and once I got the word from up top, they say, listen, man, Brother Reggie really from Newport News. Then I start doing my little woo woos, and they say, damn, Brother Reggie did live in Newport News. People live in Hampton. So then they say he really went to New York because, see, we got a thing like. This is not no disrespect to all New York niggas, right? But I'm gonna just tell you like this: everybody that we ever heard from New York, you know what I mean, on that street type of shit, was like a rat. Like the Alpo, Nicky Barnes, like all y'all stories ended up bad. Fuck it. Even DMX and Belly, everybody, fuck it, everybody. It just wasn't a good story. So I know I'm not saying every single person from New York is rat. But I'm saying all of y'all stories that we heard from John Gotti to Alpo to, like I said,
that's true. And that's another good reason to tell the youth that most of, even when you talk to LA, the kingpins out here, when you talk about Freeway Rick Ross and most of these niggas is being used by the federal government. So niggas better start, you know, checking on who they want to be like and choosing their idols wisely and shit.
Exactly. And that's another thing too, where I had to tell myself too, like, I ain't looking up to no street niggas, cause ain't none of them make it out with no goddamn it, with and stand up. You know what I'm saying? Not many of them, anyways. Not many of them. And Brother Reggie, I used to just didn't like the way he talked, but I knew it was something I ain't like about that life.
Yeah, bro. Look, this like a movie. This nigga, you might as well make a movie out this shit. This nigga said, I knew it was something. That nigga pointing at the screen like I knew I seen that nigga somewhere in that damn federal car. Hey, look, man. Like, hey, somebody need to do like me. Who know about boxing in this motherfucker?
Yeah, I know. So I know a little bit about boxing, old school, 90s, a little bit of 80s boxing shit.
What about these little thug niggas that's in the camera right here in this little box? That ain't been saying shit the whole time, standing in the back with the 30s with the clips hanging out.
Oh yeah, it's a goddamn legendary boxing gym in our hood and shit.
Yeah, man. What's up with y'all, bro?
We throw them hands.
Well said.
Hey, look, I'm old, man.
Oh, okay.
I ain't playing.
Look, hey, look, that's my young boy Travo in there. Put Travo in the mix.
Good.
Hey, Travo, this Kev, man. He calling from Cali, man. He from the West Side, man.
Man, love always some bad news, homie.
Hey, you know what's crazy? I was just telling my people, I was at the dispensary and this little female was in there. Actually, this little white girl, she was from Newport News, and she was trying to tell me like it's a bad side. And now y'all saying y'all from Newport News and shit. I'm like, damn, okay. And she was like, yeah, I was one of the. So I'm like, damn. You know, but now I see, yeah, okay, Newport News, shout out to them niggas every day.
Okay, see now, like you see my little nigga Travo, like them niggas, he grew up in the same hood as Michael Vick. You see Hosh, he grew up playing the football against Michael Vick. You know what I'm saying? Like we really from bad news, like with Allen Iverson, Michael Vick, like not the imaginary hood, like I'm talking about like the real hood, like if your mama don't smoke crack, that means your daddy smoked crack, your uncle smoked crack, somebody smoked crack. I'm talking about the real.
Somebody smoking crack.
I'm talking about that hood. So, hey, Travo, let the people know, man, what's it like for a young nigga out here in the street? Bad news, man. What you now, Travo? About 22?
Yeah, I'm 22 now.
Tell him.
I mean, shit, it's rough. Shit, it's rough. It's just like any other hood you see on TV, First 48, all that. I mean,
Tell him. I want to know
ain't nothing.
what keep a 22-year-old interest, man. What do a 22-year-old give a fuck about in 2017? What do you need, man?
Ah, man, I just keep a positive mind, man. Just try to put positive energy. Feel me? Like try to stay out the way, stay low key. Feel me? Like you know, better things. Feel me? Like I try, like it's a lot of bad things that could suck you in real quick, and you'll be caught up in the feeling, caught up in the moment. You think you feel good, it's all good till you get some, but more positive things around you, the more positive you'll ever be.
Now look, my little homeboy, Lil Kev, got killed a couple months. He was like 16.
Lil Kev though.
And my homeboy Lil Saint just got killed like a month before that.
R.I.P. Saint too, man. That's crazy.
And my homeboy Max Prophet, he got killed like a month before that.
Peace. R.I.P. Max.
And C's just got killed not too long before that. And goddamn it, like I'm saying, like, so where I'm from, it's a real small city, right? But it's like last year it was like number 21 or 22 in the top 25 murder counts. But the majority of these murders are like real live young niggas. You know what I'm saying? They real live young niggas doing this shit. So this is what I'm trying to say. For you talk to us right now, Travo, 22 years old. What do you want to hear? What do you need that's going to change the situation? What's going to make you want to be active and affect a difference in state? Like, I understand you got to keep your jump, and I understand the conversation going to change once you get around a room full of niggas that's all 22. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah. I feel like
talk to us right quick.
As long as, like, I feel like as long as if I can do something that can make my people be better, and if I could do something that could put my people in better positions, if it take my whole life for me to get the people that's gonna come up, my people, to live better, if that's what it takes, then shit. Positive.
Do you feel like you got real live role models, mate? Like as a young nigga coming up in 2017, do you feel like there are positive role models out there? Are there people that you look up to? Do you have anybody that you look up to?
It's a couple. I mean, I feel like it's a couple, but at the same time, like I wouldn't say role models. I wouldn't call them role models. I would say, like, it's people there for certain reasons, or it's people there to show you what is what. You know what I'm saying? Like, say for instance, you walk to the corner store, you see a dude in front of the corner store, of course, that's the dope man. But you walk to the corner store and you actually talk to him, he's just standing there. He's not even selling dope. People gonna always want you to fall and always want you to be, down, but positive.
So, is there anybody that you can look up to?
It's hard. It's hard trying to find somebody like to look up to. Like, you really gotta find. It really gotta be somebody like. I feel like our role models and our, I ain't gonna lie, it's a thing. I salute a lot of niggas that's actually putting in work, like as far as a positive ground for the people. Salute to them, like shoot, like Chip Stackin, like like my brother, like dude, my cousin, people like that, like the niggas like y'all, cause shit, I'm still young, you know what I'm saying? I'm still, I'm still learning, you know what I'm saying? But as far as like role models, like to show you what to do, how to do all that stuff. Like, you know, it's not a lot. It's not a lot.
Like, hey, you as being,
It's some out there, I'm sure. But
all right, let me ask you a question. You as being young, 22. Listen, would you do? Does a person? Would you take advice from a person from a nigga who ain't? Can you look up to a nigga who ain't never been in the streets before? Would you take if this person never lived a street lifestyle? Could you still get a lesson from him? Could you still take advice from him?
I mean, yeah. Why not? Like, I don't look. All right, just cause it depends, you know, on what we talking about. Like, just cause you ain't came up in the street don't mean I don't respect you, or don't mean, you know, I don't look at you as a man or as who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, shoot, you know, if you know, you can learn more from somebody that you don't know, period, you know, than from people you actually know.
I don't know what the hell you just said. Cause that shit was crazy.
No, I'm saying, no.
I don't know what the hell Travel just said. I heard.
Yeah, I'm saying I could take it, you know, I could take advice from somebody that ain't come up in the streets.
You could? Okay. All right, now here's my last question. I'm gonna get you off the hot seat. Last question for my little nigga Travo. Travo, a young nigga, been around for a long time.
Yes.
Man, he hot, he rap, he been out in the streets, out got the basketball court. Brother, one of the OGs from around the way and shit. Shout out to DX, Born Naturals in the building, okay?
Already.
Buffalo Soldiers, yeah, okay. So look, and listen, like his brother was a part of one of the groups in my hood that made street and consciousness blended together and made it hot. All them niggas end up going to the penitentiary or getting killed, but because you know that's just nigga story. Who am I to got them to tell it differently? But they got them and did bring us into consciousness. They had their little groups. The Buffalo Soldiers was their mobs and Born Natural and stuff like that. It did make being black seem fly. Now here's my last question when I had to set it up like that. Is black power whack? Keep it real, Travo.
No.
Nah.
No, black power not whack.
I'm talking about
black,
young nigga. I'm gonna keep it
real.
I want to know to a young nigga.
Real. Okay.
I'm
gonna keep it 1,000. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I'm with my nigga like all this Black Lives Matter shit. White people not doing this shit. Mexican people not doing this shit. Ain't nobody else doing this shit. Why we gotta do this shit? They know what they did to us, my nigga. They know what's up. We ain't gotta do all this, my nigga. All we gotta do is come to fucking together, my nigga. Dude, let's do this shit. If niggas gonna do this shit, let's fucking do it.
So,
if we could, like, my nigga, it's because listen, it's white people it's a lot of white people that's really fucking sorry and really fucking love black people, my nigga. Like, but at the same time,
I don't know what you said. It was probably some bullshit. I couldn't even hear. I said I couldn't hear what you said. It might have been some bullshit.
Nah, he's saying some shit. He's saying some shit for real.
From the phone, I just said, "Wait, for real?" Nah, I couldn't hear shit. What'd you say though?
Nah, I was saying it's probably, you know, it's probably a lot of white people that really, like, they know what they did to us as far as like all that slavery shit and all that shit. Like, why we scream Black Lives Matter, and, you know, they killing us and all that shit. But at the same time, it's a lot of white people that really love black people. But and then, you know, and all that shit. But I don't think black power whack.
You don't.
I just think like the way they pushing it is tactics.
Yeah, hold on. Did you see this troll in the joke? He said, "What that bitch said, family." I just asked her rejected.
Nah, yeah.
That was too funny, yo. Hey, yo. That was hilarious.
But hey,
Hey, listen,
it's all love, man. It's all love, man. It's an honor.
I'm reading the chat room and everything, yo. I'm just like, I'm all over the place.
Hey, one thing you can't do is do the show and look at the chat room because these niggas is crazy. Especially you see the Shaka, see this young Pharaoh shit, and I'm telling you, bro, they be on my channel going raw. So I'm telling you, if you got a serious topic, do not look at the motherfucking chat because you're gonna be crying in a minute, my nigga. This shit go hell. Hey. Wait till that old man Rashawn Delay come in this motherfucker. You really gonna flip the fuck out.
Yeah. Hey, that dude's crazy. Hey, listen, man. But yeah, man, I want to give a shout out to everybody on the West Coast. I want to give a shout out to all my New York people. I want to give a shout out to all my Atlanta people because I'm tapping into a lot of all my young niggas who want to know something, man. They hungry for something, man. They want to change. There's a lot of people that do want to make a difference. There's a lot of people know something ain't right. They just don't know what the hell it is. Know what I mean?
Well, the young brother just said it. But you kind of skipped past him. I'm gonna tell you what he said. The young brother with the braids, he said it ain't that many father figures that show niggas the right way, like the right path, like directly around him. I mean, you got regular niggas like us around, but I mean that's gonna show them like this is how serious the problem is, bro. That our young niggas, bro, don't got no real fathers out here, bro, and they kind of left. Like you know, we can all get females and end up, catching domestic violence charges. We ain't got nobody to show us how to really be men and hold our feelings and what the fuck this shit is. So we need more brothers to figure this shit out. That's all.
Yeah, that's real. That is real. I ain't gonna lie. That's a true goddamn statement. Because
this motherfucker said I look like Tevin Campbell, my nigga. Hey, don't even look at the chat, my nigga.
Hey, oh shit. Oh shit, that is
Hey, going hard today.
But yeah, man, I do feel like that's probably a big cause, and I think that's real because I don't think I know anybody with a goddamn daddy for real. Like, not for real, for real. I mean, niggas might have had daddies, but they won't in the goddamn house.
No, but the cold thing about it, bro, I had a real daddy in my life, my nigga, and all my homies, my nigga, didn't have no father, bro. Like I had a dad that truck driving, retired off a company and shit, like whooping nigga ass for hanging out too late type of shit. You feel me?
That's real.
So I used to have to go in the house while niggas didn't have no curfew, my nigga. You feel me? And now I see the reason why my pops did a nigga like that. You feel me? I thank that nigga because I would have been old gangbanging ass, tall, light skinned nigga, burnt out on some dumb shit on the curb. Yeah, you feel me?
That's real.
I probably would have been gone a long time ago, walking that thin road. You feel me? You know how crazy this shit is.
Hey, yo, that's real as a bitch. That's real as a bitch. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I know too many stories that went wicked, man. Like, and it won't even supposed to be like that, know what I mean? And now that I got children and shit, I know that little petty ass shit that I thought was something, I never let my kids go down that goddamn petty ass road, you know what I mean? Because that shit is corny. And to be honest with you, and I'll be honest with you, I didn't see it back then, but now that I'm grown, my mama used to tell me this when I was a kid, rap music used to make me mad and shit like that, and rap music was doing this shit to me. That's why she hated me listening to it. And I ain't see it then, but now that I'm grown, I realize that shit did have a big ass effect on me. Like, cause now that I'm grown, I realize I ain't never know we was poor until I start hearing Tupac and all them niggas telling me that shit every day. You know what I'm saying? Like,
can I ask y'all a real last question? All the brothers here, bro. All right, at what age is it appropriate, bro? Now I want y'all to pay attention, bro. At what age is it appropriate to let your child play Grand Theft Auto 5 on Xbox One? Hey, cause my nigga about to start a little YouTube channel and all type of shit.
See, I ain't gonna lie, like I got out of video games. My kids, I try to let them have their childhood and shit, but I got that. Like me, I edit videos, so the director that's searching my video game. You know what I mean? So now I'm like my oldest boy. I'm putting it on. I'm trying to get him in that mode too. You know what I mean? And then too, like I ain't grow up with the mama that would buy me that shit. You know what I'm saying? I was the nigga who had to pay that shit. I had to play Sega at Host House. I had to play Sega at Big House. My mama wasn't having that shit in her goddamn crib. You know what I mean? Like she won't. I ain't had a mama that was buying video games and shit. So we was recording fucking Michael Jordan off the TV. I was taking Biggie Smalls, Tupac music, putting it to the Michael Jordan, making my own highlight on the fucking VHS tape is what got me to doing videos today. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to get my kids in that mind frame, like to use their creativity with that time. You know what I mean? Me personally, now my kids play the video game, but I'm gonna lie, I purposely don't show no interest in it. When they play the video game, I purposely don't show no interest in it. You know what I mean? Like I do that on purpose. You know what I mean? We grew up like sports fanatics, like football, basketball, all this shit. Like I don't even, you know what I mean? Now it's different because I'm like, damn, that's a luxury now. Now I look at it like it's a slam luxury. Like when I'm sitting there playing video games and shit, I gotta be up in the game. I got to be. Like
that photo shit though. That shit is not appropriate for any motherfucking age to play.
Shit, I play that shit.
I ain't.
Yeah, that shit is still totally inappropriate though.
I might hop on that shit in a minute.
Yeah, I'm
hey, that shit is like South Park.
I ain't gonna lie,
South Park episode, they tell you shouldn't watch that shit.
I'm not saying this shit to brag. I'm just telling you the God's honest truth, man. The police vice carried my kids out the crib. You know what I mean? Like when they came to get me, I don't be caring for them to be seeing that shit because they seen it in real life. You know what I mean? They seen this shit like they done seen us crying and shit because our friends have been killed and we done went to funerals and you know what I mean? Like vice straight carried my kids out the crib when they was locking my ass up. So I don't like this shit real. I don't want to perpetuate that bullshit for real. I'm trying to get them on some smart, creative shit. Like, but I'm on this. Like, I let my kids act out whatever for real. Like in the crib, I let them act it out. Like on some old, you know what I mean? Because we work with the cameras and shit. So like that acting and shit, I let my kids act up. But I don't.
Big on that shit, huh?
Huh?
You big on that shit, huh?
Yeah, hell yeah.
You be writing skits and shit.
I shoot them. I don't really write skits because I'm my thing was becoming a documentary filmmaker. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to get to doing big shit like biopics. I need shit with budgets. You know what I'm saying? Like biopic films and shit. They be coming with budgets. So I want to do documentaries and shit like that. But like I told you, getting this network is popping. This media outlet is the #1 thing right now, man.
So we make it happen.
You can do the Blackstreet story.
Huh?
So you can do the Blackstreet story. Teddy Riley and them.
Yeah. Teddy Riley would be a cold story.
Yeah, that is a cold story, bro.
Teddy Riley would be a cold story. Like, I ain't just saying this shit because I'm from Virginia, but I'm just telling you, like, Virginia had a big impact on the game and they never got their props. You know what I'm saying? Like, on some old for the whole time, like, you know what I mean? Like, Teddy Riley started the New Jack Swing style, my nigga. Michael Jackson came to see Teddy Riley, my nigga. Like, Jay-Z.
That shit would be dope when I was kidding around.
Jay-Z didn't have one hit all his albums that did numbers, it was he had Virginia producers, Pharrell, Timbaland, Teddy Riley. This shit cold, man.
This nigga Reggie the retard in the chat room retarded, man.
Reggie the retard. Hey, you going in tonight, Kev?
Hell no, I dropped my video. You know, I got some more calls, so I dropped my little video that probably did his little numbers already. You feel me?
Oh yeah.
I'm getting these little dirtbag ass calls and shit.
I'm thinking it's 2 o'clock. I'm like, damn, it's like 5 o'clock out there. Where you at? Nah, y'all about what y'all at? What time is it out there? About 10, 11?
It's 10:47, bro.
Oh yeah. All right, well shit, I'm about to got them to go ahead and shut it down, man. Let the kids turn the TV up. They probably smoke by now. But y'all hold it down, man. Y'all go subscribe to the page, No Days Off MMG. Stand for No Days Off Multimedia Group. Know what I mean? No Days Off Mastermind Group. Know what I mean?
You know what I mean? Holla at your boy.
That's how we rocking like a cut-off stocking. You know, it's your boy Chip Stackin, man. Early bird get the worm, last mouse get the cheese, shake the trees just to rake the leaves. You know how it's going. And we out this motherfucker. Straight like that.